last December, 5 years later. He collapsed soon after his arrest and never recovered.
Two of the three men jailed for the Ealing Vicarage attack were brought to Hornsey Coroner's Court from prison. Robert Horscroft is serving 14 years and rapist Martin McCall 10 for the brutal sexual assault on Jill Saywood, the injuries to her father and her boyfriend. The third man, Christopher Byrne, was freed last month after serving half his 8-year sentence. The dead man was his brother. After the attack, McCall had beaten up Byrne, who'd threatened to go to the police. But while Byrne was on remand in Wormwood Scrubs, he was attacked by another inmate and collapsed in his cell. The coroner said it seemed unlikely the injuries led directly to Byrne's death. He directed the jury to return an open verdict.
The Spanish authorities said tonight a British bar owner and his wife will be charged with the killing of London nurse Alexandra Lai. Alexandra, a theatre nurse at St Thomas's Hospital, disappeared from her holiday flat on the Costa del Sol 12 days ago. A trail of blood led from the flat to a car park, but her body has never been found. Ian Welsh from South Shields and his wife Sonia will be charged with homicide. 11 people were taken to hospital after a chemical incident in Earl's Court. 2 chemicals were mixed together by mistake to produce poisonous fumes. Nearby streets were sealed off as firefighters dealt with the incident at a pharmaceutical company in Child's Place. The area was declared safe after 2 hours. Disabled people brought Oxford Street to a standstill in a protest over access to public transport. More than 50 people, some in wheelchairs, blocked the road, while others chained themselves to a bus. Police were called in to move them on. 8 people were arrested and bailed to appear before Horseferry Road magistrates on public order offences. £5 million is being spent on safety repairs to Westminster Bridge because the Victorian structure is rusting away. It means traffic will be disrupted for months to come. The famous London landmark opened in 1862, but it's cracking up under the daily strain of 46,000 cars, lorries and buses. It's also been revealed tonight that another 11 bridges over tube lines in central London need strengthening because they don't meet new European Community guidelines. Hop growers in Kent are hoping a bumper harvest this year will give a much-needed boost to the troubled industry. For the past 4 years, they've been affected by bad weather while competing in a depressed market. And the Thames weather. It'll stay dry tonight with mostly clear skies. Tomorrow, early mist and fog will clear, leaving most places dry with sunny periods. The high 23 Celsius, 73 Fahrenheit. And that's the Thames News on Tuesday, September the 10th. Good night.
Tomorrow at 8, the Magic Comedy Hour sees the best in talent from the world of magic.
Look at me when I speak. Sit.
At 9, the end of an era in Thatcher, the Final Days.
He is against everything I believe in, everything I struggle to achieve.
What's at issue is collective responsibility and party unity.
After the news, follow Lenny in Hollywood on the set of his latest film.
Hit security, turn that off.
But tune in tomorrow on ITV.
We're off to Egypt next tonight on ITV for Legacy.
For delicious sweet and sour pork or chicken, simply add new Uncle Ben's sweet and sour sauce. Just look at those really crispy vegetables. You'll enjoy an exciting, mouth-watering meal in minutes. New Uncle Ben Stir Fry. Perfect results every time.
Living your everyday life means that your clothes have to do the same. Getting to work. Ugh, the traffic. Eating out. Working out. No wonder your clothes pick up grime and smells, and the sort of greasy dirt that gets ingrained. So, you need a detergent that's unbeatable against dirt and odours. Radion Micro. Every day on everything. Now, that's as clean and fresh as your clothes can get.
This Thursday at 9 on ITV, Arthur Daly's into a new venture.
Fine wines, Dave, fine wines. You see before you the next Mr. Matuus Rosé.
On Thames Television now, we join Michael Wood on his travels through Egypt for Legacy.
Egypt was one of the earliest of the great civilizations which arose independently on Earth 5,000 years ago.
Anyway, I was in the post office when she comes in, picking up a HGV licence application. Not for him with an articulate lorry. And the Pacamac and the sideboards. All I'll say is he was in the post office opening a joint national savings account Tuesday last. Ooh, I thought there'd never be more than one slice in his toaster. Don't look. Him on the 73. He was in for a bus pass and a look at the electoral register. And I think we all know whose particulars he's been taking down. He never is. And then you, Nigel. He comes in the post office to get some photos enveloped. Fancy. Apparently he's got one of those paranoid cameras.
It was a routine investigation. Some germs were into organized grime. Somebody had to clean up this town, and that somebody was me. So I went to work, wiping out germs and deodorizing the joint. I left it smelling kinda fresh.
Oh, thanks, Lieutenant.
Just doing my job, ma'am. Domestos fresh. Wipes out germs and freshens up.
You know, Canon make photocopiers that go work twice as fast as your average copier. This means you can do whatever you want in half the time, leaving you the other half to do whatever you want. Time flies when you're having fun. On paper, if anyone can, Canon can.
There are moments in every dog's day when he deserves the delicious, meaty taste of Pedigree schmackos. They're made with real meat, and that's the kind of goodness top breeders look for. Schmackos from Pedigree Chum. Pedigree goodness in snacks and treats.
Can you be friendlier to the environment and save money?
Yes, of course. By using the new refill pouch from Ariel Liquid. You just snip the corner, then take any old detergent bottle and simply refill it. Because there's less packaging, there's less waste. And I feel I'm doing a little bit to help the environment. Because it's a refill, it costs a little less too.
Ariel Liquid Refill Pouch. Put a little less waste in the environment, a little more money in your pocket.
Our Billy changes his mind as often as his socks.
Great, Mum.
So in anticipation of these little foibles, I keep his favourite Findus lasagna in reserve. What effect this foresightedness might have on him this time, I've no idea.
Ciao, Mama.
Make a meal of it with Findus lasagna.
Now with new, smoother, darker chocolate, Dark Bounty, indulge yourself in the taste of paradise.
When you're eating a sensible diet, the Kellogg Special K breakfast is a good start to any day. Delicious malty flakes and only 190 calories the lot. Kellogg Special K. Get in shape. Lose the fat.
From the tree to the olive, from the olive to its oil, and from the oil to Olivio, the first spread made with olive oil.
The Egyptians created the world's first unified state. In modern terms, it was a provider state, providing a basic standard of living to all its people through control of irrigation.
Central Television has produced, in association with Heinz, an excellent full-colour pack with maps, photographs, drawings and information. To obtain your copy, please send a £1.50 cheque or postal order payable to Central Television for postage and packaging to Legacy, Box 96, Birmingham B1 2JL. And viewers may be interested to know that one double-pack video of the series will be available from mid-October, priced at £19.99.
A new season brings new drama to ITV.
This was supposed to be a low